My biological mother, my parents were both 17, and my biological mother decided to have a saline abortion, which burns a baby inside and out, and then she used to deliver a dead baby within 24 hours. And so after 18 hours of literally being burned alive in my mother's womb, I was delivered alive. I should be blind and burned and obviously not here because my medical records state on them born during saline abortion. So the Lord, when your father and your mother forsake you, the Lord will take you up.
You have not had a relationship with your biological mother at all, have you?
No, but we did meet last year.
For the first time? You're 30 years of age and you just met last year. How did it happen?
I say this carefully and also mindful of the many women that will be listening who have had abortions, who find it difficult to listen to this broadcast today. I have forgiven my biological mother, and I think that's important for those women to hear.
Are those words, or do you mean it?
No, I do. I do mean it, yeah. But I was subjected to a very horrendous experience last year. I was speaking them to a bunch of kids, and I had spoken all day, and I was greeting people at the end, and it was at the very end that a woman came up and said, "I'm your mother," and basically deal with it. And you,
shock.
You
had no preparation for it at all. Did she hug you?
Actually, she just was filled with rage and hate. And I immediately began to pray, and in my head. And I said, "You must need to hear me tell you that I forgive you for what you have done. I am a Christian." And didn't want forgiveness. I said, and just screamed. I can't even remember all the words. Just so much hate.
Gianna, can you, in some ways, look inside of her and realize that hate has a cause, has a source?
Yes.
Inside, she has been wounded by life herself.
Right.
If we could have followed her through her journey, we probably would understand, not excuse, but understand the pain that she has been through.
Yes, but I think the thing that I felt the most was still such a level of disrespect for my very life.
At one point in your past, the law said you could be killed in a brutal way. And everyone involved with you wanted that to happen. And you survived. You are one unusual lady. And here you sit, 30 years later, with a smile on your face, testifying to the love of Christ.